Well, is National Donate Life Month, and one Brown County local is making a difference tonight. WGEM's Claire Edlin talked with a kidney donor and recipient.
Okay, I will see you probably in a couple of days.
Kathy and Jason met in high school, but they weren't all that close.
She was in the class ahead of me, and so we did have some classes that overlapped.
The one funny thing that I remember about PE was whistling, We All Live in a Yellow Submarine.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
40 years later, Jason is battling diabetes. In the process, he lost a leg and is now losing function in his kidneys. That's why Kathy is about to make an enormous sacrifice.
What was going through your head? Like, what was your...
Well, it's just unbelievable.
It all started with a Facebook meme.
It was something to the effect of, what would you do if you won $670 million? And my response was, well, I'd try and buy a kidney for everybody that I have dialysis with.
I sent him a message, and I says, how do you feel about this? Would you like for me to test to see? And immediate response was, yes, I'd love to.
That's really inspiring.
But Kathy had already been thinking about this for some time, and she puts her decision down to a higher power.
3.5 years ago is when I first thought about it. I just kept feeling there was a nagging there that the Lord was telling me to do this.
As it turns out, the two are a perfect match.
Blood tissue and everything is a perfect match. Her kidney is going to go directly from her into me. She lives a block and a half, 2 blocks away from me. We went to high school together. We're not related in any way that we know of. And what are the odds of that?
The odds are slim. A recent report shows about 90,000 people are on the waiting list for a kidney donor, but fewer than 30,000 will actually get a transplant. Every 8 minutes, another person is added to the transplant waiting list. And every day, 17 people die while waiting on an organ transplant.
It's been a process.
But that's something we want to get out there, is that people may not be aware that you can donate a kidney as while you're alive and save a life.
The two are less than a week away from the big day. The transplant is scheduled for Thursday.
It's coming up pretty soon here. How do you feel?
Just anxious to get it going.
I'm excited. If I can give him a healthier life, I would encourage anybody to do it that feels led to do it. It's not for everyone, and I understand that, and I have to admit that it may not have been for me either, had the Lord not put it on my heart.
Claire Edlin, WGEM News.
Kathy says she was informed by health officials at Memorial Hospital in Springfield, Illinois, that they haven't had a living donor since August. If you're thinking about taking that first step, we have all the resources on WGEM.com.